Hello, everybody. My name is Merc. We're back exactly where we left off. Exploring the Siafra River. As you may recall, this area is scary, but not for any super scary reason, just because it's new. Torrent did take a bit of lightning damage there, but that was a better way of handling that trap. Did not prepare for that. Don't know if this man is special because of the glowing eyes. Seems no. We did find a new attack by them, though. It seemed to charge us down and take out our horse rather quickly there. Or take us off the horse. I believe the horse is still fine. We got an octopus up ahead. We didn't get anything new there, did we? I don't know why I feel like just scrolling through this is gonna help me determine if we got something new. We got some thin beast bones, which means you know what time it is. Time for more bone darts. We can summon a helper through our ashes here. More warthogs ahead. Gotta remember, just because it looks safe doesn't mean it is. Those wraiths can appear out of nowhere. And apparently so can the flowers. Maybe should have had a sip of water before I started this video, but I think we'll be okay. Just drink one right now. That was a Trina's lily. Seems these spirits are dropping some decent souls. Nothing to sneeze at, I guess. Get back on the horse. I don't know if the horse even needs to be healed. It doesn't seem like it. Now I feel like I have to climb up every single one of these structures just to see if there's items. I kind of doubt there'll be items along here. Got another lightning trap right here. Let's see if we can trigger that and run. That was the best way of dealing with them so far. We cleared out this area. There were a bunch of hunters over here. Incidental clearing. With a golden rune. Not quite sure which direction I want to go in, so I'm just going to hug this cliffside for now. I do see a spirit spring up ahead. Right here. This seems rather sketchy. We got another sconce to be lit at the edge there. Oh. I don't know why, but I expected us only to get launched up to where that item was, and now we're all the way the heck up here. It appears this is a broken path. Broken bridge. This is a ghost glovewort. 3. This is rather harrowing. Is that an NPC up ahead? Let's get off the horse. Rather than mess about with the horse and the telescope. That is an NPC up ahead. He's looking up there. This area is beautiful, in case I haven't mentioned it enough. Looks really, really interesting. Not quite seen anything like this before. Problem is, if we go over there, how do we get back? Can we teleport yet? We can teleport now. Can we teleport anywhere? We can. So we don't necessarily need to be here. That's never stopped me before. I don't like this. I don't like this. I can't even dismount. Torrent. Not like this. Oh my god, how do I okay, like that. That's how you save yourself from imminent death on a horse. Well, looks like we're gonna have to make a jump here. With the horse anyway. Was still sketchy. No comment there. I don't know why, but I expected us to be able to get over there. But clearly, that's not the case. Seems we can go over there via another path. We did get a stone sword key over here for our efforts, which I'm not going to be too upset about. Question is, what the heck do we do now? Doesn't look like there's a path down there. To me, this just reads like death. I mean, we're going. Why are we going? We're going. Where are we going? Here, evidently. So I guess we're gonna teleport back over here. Wasn't the wisest course of action we've had. Did everything respawn? That is the question. It appears that everything is respawned. We're back at 6 flasks. Was really hoping we'd be fast enough for that. We're gonna try to avoid all the areas we've been already. We don't need to fight a crap ton of ghosts again. I'm not pleased that we had to reload this area. Tree just collapsed in the distance. I believe it was because of the octopus. So we went over there. There was the Lily and Hunter. I was wondering if we could destroy those dead trees. Found the hunters. I'm just gonna wait and see if this one gets closer. Doesn't appear that's what's gonna happen here. That was such a slow roll. Okay, okay. Okay, that was not the cleanest battle we've done. Can we summon anything fun? Since we have the opportunity. Neither of those. We kind of have summoned all of these already. Let's just summon the wolves. Just for funsies. Let's go for this one in the back. I almost feel like there's going to be more. Dogs are a little late there. As long as they're not actually on a time limit, I'm not too concerned. Even if they are on a time limit, still not very concerned. Seems we have taken out all the wraiths now. Oh, that sound indicates our wolves disappeared. That's fine though. I'm not really using my FP for anything in particular. Getting a nice charged heavy attack makes quick work of these men. Rinse and repeat. We already cleared out that area previously, so we don't need to go back over there. This is the Spirit Spring. How do we get this item, though? I guess we have to do a well-timed landing? I want to get a better view. How worth it is this item going to be is the question. Can I do this? No. You cannot jump out of the fall there. We'll be able to get a better angle or another angle from that sconce over there that we have not lit yet. This area is rather large. I guess we're just going to go back down here for now. We'll try to keep in mind that item. In fact, let's even mark it down. We'll put a treasure chest. So now we appear to be in a thicker part of the forest. Or what would have been a forest prior to the shattering, I imagine. Ooh, don't fall off that. There's got to be more hunters in here. Yep, 2 more right there. I was assuming over here too. And my assumption was correct. That sucked. You know me, on my horsey, getting cocky. That's how it goes. A whole hunting squad. To our left, hunting party. Are those creatures wandering with them? It seems like they are. That's strange. I see some items in the distance. Okay. How did you see me? I was looking over here at where the item is. I legitimately don't know how to get this item. I guess you have to fall from above somewhere. Maybe we'll have a look at that later. So there's many men up here that wish death upon me. So we'll leave them be for the moment. Just for the moment. We'll deal with the patrolling hunting party for now. Hopefully that archer will get bored of shooting his arrows into the distance. That could not have been timed better. Apparently he does not get bored of shooting arrows in the distance. I don't see it any longer. The archer, that is, it seemed to have despawned. Got a giant crab. More lightning spirits. These men are going for a drive. That just happened. We're still in view of the archer. This man is chanting. We had a bit of a chicken contest there. He rammed right at me and I properly timed my charge R2. Archer is still shooting us with these rather large arrows. I feel like if this arrow was in your chest, you wouldn't be able to walk, let alone attack. I can't believe we got teleported over here by Patches. And then immediately I found an entirely new area to go down, rather than stay in the area where Patches teleported us. I was looking at this, spirit, and thinking to myself, there was a silver branch in that area where Patches summoned us, where all the rune bears were. Which means that there was a cave. We only have 2 flasks left, so we really could not be wasting them. Seems like we have explored most of this swamp now. This one seems faster and bigger than the others. I don't know if that's just me being incorrect or not. Gonna have a look as to what's over here. Maybe we can take out more wraiths before we attempt to take on the rest of that hunting party ahead. Maybe we'll find a Shrine of Grace. Site of Grace. Hi, excuse me. I feel like there's at least 2 shooting at us right now. Well, I was hoping there'd be less archers over here, but it seems I'm wrong in that assumption. Where is this one shooting from? Okay, I see one in between the trees over there. And of course there's one up top of this pillar. This crumbled pillar. I don't know how we dodged that, but we did. Picked up arrows and let's get out of here. Reminds me, we haven't seen the other portal here. Another sconce up ahead. Man, this area is giant. We got another sconce down below. Maybe I should have took a break. Do we want to touch this? Travel to another location. I don't know where we were getting fired upon from, so I don't want to get that item just yet. Seems this area is not completely dangerous. At least at first glance. Found ourselves the other side of this ridge where the sconce was. Oh man, they're already shooting at us. And this one is aware of our presence somehow. I'm okay with fighting a melee, I just don't want to have to deal with these dang archers. Hey buddy. It is drawing another arrow. I had a feeling, frig. I feel like I could have rolled there instead of running. And we didn't get a Shrine of Grace either. Yeah, this area is tough. I don't want to back out just yet though, because we definitely can do this. I still want to, we need to see what these portals do as well. It's still activated, right? Yes, it is. Some good dodges there, just by running forward. Oh, I forgot about those gentlemen in the center. Holy crap. Cannot afford to get hit by that like that again. Well, I found the portion of this video where this area we found ourselves in sucks a big one. I knew it. I knew it. Sheesh. I want to jump over your head. Okay, get off the horse. I don't know how we didn't get hit there at the end. Let's get our souls. And by get our souls, I mean I'm approaching this corpse. This item. It would be real swell if we could three hit those dudes. 3-shot those dudes. Don't want to mix those words up. Dappled cured meat. A new item. Temporarily boosts immunity, robustness, and focus. Cured strip of meat, dried out after pickling in a dappled medicinal solution. Not too descriptive. I mean, it was descriptive, but not of any relevant information, I guess, as to what would cause the dappling. I felt like these ruins would be a safe spot, and they very much were not. Oh! Speaking of not safe spot, this man's got a scythe. Bad damage. So that's interesting. When they throw their arm up to do the arm swipe attack, they actually resist some damage. So I guess they're in like a guard animation. I mean, theoretically, I can guard with this as well. I just never do so. Alright, let's not get supreme amounts of greed over here like I did last time. Find our runes, which are on the other side of this rock, I imagine. Don't know why this man just starts by attacking. Let's fight behind this rock, if you will. So that arm attack is specifically made so if you try to spam R1, they will get a shot off no matter what. It seems to have super armor. I knew I heard something. Something was charging up. As long as it's not the men on the ridge, I'm okay with this. We'll get on the horse, see if we get a better angle, approach this men from behind. Got a flask back. Still quite a ways away from the hunting party. Getting a bit closer to this ridge, though, which is scary. The old sneak attack seems pretty reliable. More dwelling arrows. Those might be fun to use. We're getting quite a bit of them now. More smithing stones. 3 of them, in fact. Seems like we might be clear this area aside from the patrolling hunting party, of course. Let's wait for them to get a bit closer as I take another swig of water. Check the timer real quick. We still have some more time for sure. Starting to prefer making these videos closer to an hour long. I'm sure if anyone's watching this in their backlog, they might also prefer that. Who knows? It might mean that there's going to be 150 episodes as opposed to 200 in this Let's Play, assuming I ever complete this dang game. So we got 2 warriors in the front, hunter warriors, and then I'm gonna call it a shaman in the back with a staff. That man looked over in our direction, but I don't think he saw us. Oh, those men in the center are still shooting us, eh? Are they? Yeah, that one is. That one is. It's got pillar by a cover and it's shooting us from afar. Let's trigger this trap. That was probably one of the dumbest sentences I could have mustered right there. Let's trigger this trap. It did seem like when it was shooting the water, there were electrical currents traveling along the waterfront. I really don't know how to approach this now. I guess immediately the key is to take out the men in the center. So we're going to start with that. That was close. That was much closer. Too close, in fact, you might say. This is the man who killed us last time. In addition to that trap, I can't believe I just missed that. I thought I was locked on. And now this man heard the fray. If we jump attack, we can get a 3-hit combo. Guaranteed kill, which is good info. Okay, so taking out these men in the center definitely seems like the right choice. Our souls aren't too far, thankfully. I really don't want to mess with these dudes anymore. I'm kind of sick of it already. I did not pick up the runes. That said, I think we're going to try one more time. Not going to trigger any traps this time. He says. Guess I should have went for a jump attack, eh? It's fine. Uh-oh, one's shooting us. Somehow it missed. Drop down. Grab another handful of herbs. Seems like when we're quite a ways away, they adopt a squatted stance and they can use a more powerful arrow. As you get closer, they might stand up and use regular arrows. I probably should heal because these super powerful arrows that the men are doing are almost one-shotting us. So I'm gonna do that. Just play it safe. Okay, that was some bad trading. He got the super armor off. In fact, I attacked him twice and he super armored through it. Would be neat if that Wraith dropped his weapon, though. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. That's the building with the NPC on it. There's a path that leads there. I'm not seeing no path. Not from this angle. This man really just goes for an attack right away. I don't understand why. He could not super armor through my second R2 there. I wonder if that was his poise being depleted or something. Running behind this rock because that man seemed to be charging us down. was locked onto a bird for a moment. Okay. That was very mistimed, charged, heavy attack. Led us to getting hurt. Once again, it seems like we have cleared this little section. Except for, of course, that hunting party and the archers on the ridge. I was thinking about using our wolf spirit, but that's not happening. We got some shield grease. It's a new item. That man's not dead. He's mooing like a cow and didn't die. Okay, charge R2 is all we needed. And again, a well-timed charge, heavy attack. Made quick work of them. That was definitely a very good encounter. Just gonna clear out this area or check out this area to ensure that it's cleared. It was not. It's very kind of them to just walk forward into my charged heavy attack. I very much appreciate it. So now it is time for us to attempt this nonsense again. Got another thin beast bone. Let's check out what that shield grease was. Stand in the middle of this forest field. Boosts guarding ability and all damage negation. Solidified grease made from mixture of magically resonant materials. Coats left-hand armament, boosting guarding ability and all forms of damage negation. Primarily used on shields, but not necessarily used on shields. So I can give it to my bow. Or my torch. Probably shouldn't make myself more obvious when there's a bunch of archers looking to make me a pincushion. So with that idea in mind, let's sneak up and see what kind of damage we can do over here. So the one archer is already crouching. The other man appears to have a staff, so doesn't necessarily have a bow. And then the third man here has a scythe. If we can get behind this archer... Oh my gosh, there's a fourth man. There's a fourth man. This complicates things a lot. Because the moment we take out this fourth man, if we do take out this fourth man, everything's going to turn around. I guarantee at least the archer's going to turn around. So we are close enough that it's not doing its crazy charged up magic ability. That man did not know we were here, but now he does. Of course, I got stuck on the shrubbery. That was extremely bad damage. Okay, okay, we're safe, we're safe, we're safe. One more hit. Okay. 10,000 souls. Slowly adding up. Which direction is this man facing? He appears to be facing the sconce. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him. I think he noticed us. Seemed like he turned. Yeah. That wasn't happening. Neither is this. Kind of got body blocked by the the deer. Oh, we staggered it. It tried to power or super armor our heavy attack there, and it caused itself to get staggered. We finally made it up here. Just to light the sconce. And nothing else. We can see what's going on over there. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of easy access to get down to that item that we found previously. Don't want to forget about it, but I also don't want to get it right now. Missed an item here that was dropped. Must have been from a beast that got caught in the fray. Can we make more bone darts? We can. So now we have so many of them that we can switch back from our throwing knives into bone darts. I'm not using them for damage anyway. I'm mostly using them for quick opportunities or long-range pulling. Doesn't look like there's much, like I said, an easy path to get that item. You can see barely glowing underneath that archway. We finally did clear this horrible area, though. All that's left are the creatures of nature. Including a giant enemy crab and an octopus over here somewhere. Multiple octopi, in fact. So it seems to fire 6 shots. I guess we're gonna go back this way and clear out these octopus. To the best of our ability. What's going on in here? A little alcove. Kind of expected there would be no spirits in here, considering the octopus. Heavy attacks doing some work. No ambush. No ambush. Just an item we don't necessarily need. That giant one was not pleased with what we just did there. We attacked the baby octopus and it jumped forward. Found ourselves with a little path over there. It looks like a Miranda flower. A purple poisonous plant. One fully charged heavy attack is enough to stagger it, which is good info. And we just did it again! Oh, this poor land octopus. Can we do it a third time? We can! Didn't even chop off its tentacles. We can chug since we're back to 6 flasks. Golden rune. Mount up real quick, see what we can see. Another lightning trap. Good way of disarming it there. Hide behind a pillar. Bunch more herbs and land octopus. I don't know why that surprised me. Time for this song and dance again. We can't not do it this way. Just a very easy, reliable way for us to get some land octopus kills. Oops. And by easy and reliable, I found a way of screwing it up. Gotta be a bit more deliberate with our swings. Seems like killing them almost guarantees a flask. What's with all these butterflies? Nascent Butterfly. Got a bunch of them. Nascent Butterfly. Exceedingly rare to find. Arcane butterfly with translucent wings. This butterfly appears as if it's just emerged from its cocoon for its entire life. Don't quite remember what nascent means off the top of my head. To me, like, the idea means it's like a remnant. But I don't know for certain. Let's go see what's in this little alcove over here. A Miranda flower, like I mentioned. Do we want to go mess with that right now? Just a land octopus over here. There's a violin playing. Yeah, let's go deal with that Miranda flower situation instead of murdering more octopi. Bit unfortunate we can't one-shot these small flowers. Requires a heavy attack. The Miranda flower has turned around. It's slowly ambling its way forward, it looks like. I guess it is, again, it seems like these creatures do not know we're here necessarily. They all came over here to investigate. Take out the babies first. There's still one more, which managed to escape our wrath. Did we uh-oh. I know that sound. Gonna say, do we have fire pots? We did not. It's bursting. Let's see how much damage a holy water pot does. 78. Smithing stone 4. Let's see if we can get it to do the holy lights from heaven attack, just by loitering for a moment. Seems like this is the only thing we need to worry about in this room now. Plan has succeeded. Now it is time to chop down this tree. Yeah, I knew the melee was coming. I saw it lean back. More holy lights. It's gonna do a big burst. Oh, I guess it was a gradual burst as opposed to the big one. The lingering burst. This man died to flowers. What a shame. Equipped with a staff, a wolf head, and a katana. And he got cut down by flowers, which I'm about to do as well. No, we're okay, we're okay. Surprised we didn't get hit by the last one. Secret ahead, liar ahead. Music is still going. Doesn't appear that there's anything else over here. Did we get anything interesting? I feel like we've gotten a couple items and I just immediately ignored them. Or rather, I mentioned to myself, we'll look at them later, and then we did not. Their materials, it's not that important, I guess. Yeah, I know, we kind of just... Oh, we didn't look at this map description. Two great rivers flow beneath the lands between the Siofra and the Ainzel. Ainzel? The Siofra and the Ainzel. This vast region is said to be the grave of civilizations that flourished before the Erd Tree. Map of Siofra River and environs. So that kind of supports my theory that these wraiths were of a civilization of a bygone age, and the lands between the upper area, Limgrave, if you will, was built on top. How do you build a forest on top of a civilization? That's a good question. You plant trees, I guess. So it seems you have to hit it in its beak in order for it to get staggered. And then you can critical hit that weird hole that it goes into. I'm gonna say, is it still alive? It is not alive. We're back at 6 flasks. Man, this area is much easier than that Hunter's Hill on the opposite side of this lake. This marsh, I guess. It's not much of a lake if it only goes up to your ankles, is it? Anything behind the waterfall? Does not appear to be the case. Instead, there's something in front of the waterfall. Gold pickle foul foot. Okay, we're making some progress in this zone once again. After a bunch of silly deaths prior. Speaking of. Okay. We survived that. Is this thing aware of me? It looks like it, the way that it's flying erratically. Why can't I hit these things with my beast bones anymore? Okay, there we go. There was a giant crab I saw somewhere over here. Found some fortifications of sort. Managed to sneak up on this man without even knowing it. All them jackalopes are not pleased with my action. Seems like these ancestral warriors live in harmony with nature. Okay, we need to kill one of these men before the other gets involved. And that happened the way I wanted it to. I'm not locked onto him. We got the critical attack in. The deer was not happy about how that turned out. More Trina lilies. Another sconce is lit. Doesn't appear that there's anything over here anymore. Could of course climb these fortifications, as I call them, the scaffolding. Let's see what we can do about this giant crab, but first let's see if we can disarm this trap, maybe. Don't want that trap engaging in the middle of our fight with the crab. The crab did hear us or something, so it appears to be coming this way. Ambush ahead. I'm glad I didn't go into the water. I'm gonna say, is this crab getting up here? Okay, get in front of it. So we can do the bubble beam attack, which is my favorite. Uh-oh. Okay, it's still my favorite. Hit us a little bit there, but it was nothing more than some chip damage. But yeah, that attack is very easy to dodge. You just kind of sidestep it. Oh, there is an item in here. Smithing Stone 3. We'll definitely be needing those soon. Guess we'll continue checking out the scaffolding for now. Follow behind this player ghost. Oh, I didn't expect a man to be up here. Seemed like we timed it decently, so he didn't see us climb up. Didn't drop an item. Oh, hi. If you're coming down, then I guess I'm going down too. That was a fun little encounter there. I imagine there might be another one up here. Or maybe not. I just chugged by accident trying to read this message. They didn't change the controls, so I don't know why I thought that. Got the sliver of meat, and of course I saw this. Behold, well done. Another item. Golden rune. I'm sure those items were here just to get the player curious as to get up here. As to how to get up here, I should say. Didn't expect merchant. Merchant, you say? A little bit of a lantern on the ground. Merchant, you say? Oh, it is a merchant. Playing that weird instrument that we noticed very early on that all the merchants seem to be carrying. Stringed instrument of sorts. I called it a violin previously. It's like a banjo. I didn't notice the bow on... the bow string, I should say, on his back scratcher tool. Wow, this was in the Miranda Flower, or this leads to the Miranda Flower room, and I didn't even notice it. I guess I'm not as perceptive as I like to think I am.
Oh, a customer.
Abandoned merchant. Okay, so we've got some unique items here. We got soap, we already read. Nascent Butterfly, we found them before. Stone Sword Key, 3 of them for 2,000 a piece, which is a pretty good deal if you ask me. We got a Larval Tear. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. Core of a creature of mimicry known as a silver tear. As much a substance as it is a living organism. Material required by the amber egg cradled by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the reallocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. So we got an item that allows us to respec here, assuming we ever find the NPC that allows us to do that. Renala of the Full Moon, Queen of the Full Moon. She has a very similar name to that witch that we saw at the start of episode or 2 ago. That gave us the bell to allow us to summon things. I think I was calling her Ronnie. And I only called her Ronnie because I've seen a lot of people talk about her on Twitter and share fan art and whatnot. You know, whenever there's a maiden in a Souls game, people gotta draw them. That's how it works. And we got some Nomadic Warriors cookbooks. 18 and 17. It allows us to make soap, an oil pot, and a roped oil pot, as well as dappled cure meat and dappled white cure meat. You can also buy some arrows and a shottle. Curved sword with a severely hooked blade. Its attacks can slip through an enemy's guard. Made to hunt down humans, this weapon requires high dexterity to wield effectively. With a spinning slash, requires 19 dexterity. We do have 30 dwelling arrows now, and he's also carrying 30 dwelling arrows, it seems. Don't necessarily need them yet. This is a bit of a pain in the butt to get back here, so maybe we just buy these stone sword keys. We don't need to buy... Let's see what it takes to...
Bye. Till next time.
To craft these new items that we can craft. Dappled cured meat requires a golden roa, which we've not encountered yet. As well as nascent butterflies and budding horns. It doesn't seem like there's a big difference in dappled cure meat and dappled white cure meat. I wonder if it's just two different types of meat that you find, or if it actually has a difference. We also got oil pots. Throw enemies to soak them in oil. It only requires melted mushrooms, and we have a lot of them. So if my assumption is correct, throwing an oil pot and then following up with a fire pot will probably do some crazy damage. Also, I just noticed fire pot scales with strength. I don't know if I mentioned that prior. Seems odd that it does. Can make some soap using melted mushrooms. That's pretty good. Keep that one in mind. Let's make some oil pots. We can't really use them because we have to make both fire pots and oil pots, and we already have some holy water pots going, so maybe we don't mess with that just yet. But again, something to keep in mind. I guess we could have bought those arrows off of him or something, but we're gone now. Yeah, that merchant's a bit of a pain to get to. I'll mark it off. Even though we don't necessarily need to. I do find the green diamond symbol is a little easier to see than the little square NPC marker. So we're back over here. Check the time real quick. Apologies. Oh, geez. This area seems to... be so big, and the time just goes by so quickly. Something died in the distance. Got runes for free. There is a scarab up ahead. Kind of disappointed we haven't found another site of grace. I keep want to call them shrines. These men are stamping their feet. I don't know what that means though. Another crab. I don't know how that second dart missed, but the first one... or second dart hit, but the first one didn't. Seems the crab hasn't noticed me. Okay, it noticed. How does it feel about this? It's not very affected. Do the bubble beam. That was a big combo that I just did. Okay, I didn't think we were gonna kill it on that swing, so I was a little worried about how that was gonna go down. Got a flask back. Very messy crab fight there. We did find a site of grace. Finally. Okay, we're gonna touch it and probably end the video soon, but before we do that, I just want to explore the surrounding area real quick, just to see if there's anything else we might have missed. There was that sconce here. Nice. What about this? Dang, dude, what about this? Please. What about this? Okay. Lots of lightning traps around. It's a pretty effective way of disarming them once again. I do see some hunters in the distance. There's two over there. I feel like I saw one over here as well. Maybe I'm incorrect in that assumption. Really can't get up here? I mean, I can pull out the horse and get up here. I just wanted to see. Say it with me, folks. This area is huge. This is like an inverted castle. Well, let's deal with these two men. They made themselves easy to deal with, thankfully. I don't think there's going to be any items over here. Is everything respawned over here? Did we die recently? I feel like the last times we died were due to the lightning trap and the archers, but I think we kind of took out this whole area, right? That is true. We touched Grace back there, right? We did. The Worshipper's Woods. What are they worshipping, I wonder? So, with all of that in mind, we're going to go back to the Spirit Spring. We're going to see if we can get this item, but we're not going to risk our life too much for it. We only have 3,000 souls, so I'm not going to be too heartbroken if we do accidentally die doing this. But it seems like we have quite a ways to fall here, so maybe we can find a path down, which is what I was hoping this area would be down over here. But the more that I look at this, the more that it feels like this is all just death. And I'm a little worried by the fact that I don't see messages anywhere either. I don't really want to fall down here, but we're doing it. Okay, we're still alive. Do I leave a try jumping message? I'm gonna do it just for giggles. I can't. Maybe that's why there's no messages here. Because you just literally cannot leave them in this spot. The devs really did not want you finding this item easily. Tried to do like the forward stutter jump. Oh man, I don't want to make that jump. So we're not going to, hopefully. Seems we have made our way down. In fact, it looks like we might be safe here. Before I get any ideas of safety though, definitely check our corners. Seems we're okay. Was this item worth all that effort? We're about to find out. Dwelling arrow times 10. Well, I think that might be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you click that like button, and I'll see you in the next one where I assume we'll continue exploring this area for now. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and maybe I'll play more later. And yeah, I'll see you then. Bye!